Hi guys, welcome to Maybe News. So, going with the Oscars flow, I made you today a flashback video of 10 the most memorable and scandalous moments in the Oscars history. If you like this video, give it a thumb up and subscribe our channel. Let's get started. 10. Dudley Nichols declines his award. Controversy started early in the Oscar history. In the fifth ever ceremony in 1936, screenwriter Dudley Nichols turned down the award he won for The Informer. The Screenwriters Guild was still new in Hollywood, and studios were trying to prevent unionization. To promote their cause, the Screen Actors Guild and the Writers Guild asked members to boycott the ceremony. While most stars showed up for the Oscar night, Nichols stuck to the boycott and skipped the ceremony. A few years later, he was elected head of the guild. 9. Hattie McDaniel becomes the first black Oscar winner. The Oscars had been doling out little gold men since 1929, but it wasn't until 1940 that a black actor won an Oscar. Hattie McDaniel took home the Supporting Actress prize for her work in Gone with the Wind, but even being a newly minted Oscar winner didn't spare her from the cruel indignities of segregation. McDaniel had to sit at the back of the venue, separate from the rest of the cast. It would be 51 more years until the next African-American woman won an acting Oscar. Whoopi Goldberg took one home for her supporting role in Ghost. 8. Donald Duck co-hosts the Oscars. Years before CGI and hologram technology made this kind of stunt a cinch, the Oscars had Donald Duck host the portion of the show in 1958. The animated character appeared on the film and interacted with the show's other hosts: Bob Hope, Jack Lemmon, David Niven, Rosalind Russell, and James Stewart. No word on whether Donald had to wear trousers for the occasion. 7. A striker hits the Oscar stage in 1974. Just as actor David Niven was about to introduce Elizabeth Taylor, Robert Opel streaked across the stage in his birthday suit. Niven barely blinked before coolly responding, "Isn't it fascinating to think that probably the only laugh that man will ever get in his life is by stripping off and showing his shortcomings?" Perhaps more shocking than the streaking is the fact that Opel wasn't arrested or even kicked out of the show. In fact, he held a press conference telling reporters, "People shouldn't be ashamed of being nude in public. Besides, it's a hell of a way to launch a career." 6. Cher and her headdress make a splash. Cher always knows how to make a statement, so when her very serious performance in Mask was overlooked by the Academy, she took to the red carpet in an outfit that ensured she could not be overlooked again. She wore a jaw-dropping, black beaded outfit with matching feather headpiece, created by her frequent design collaborator, Bob Mackie. When asked about her entrée ensemble, she famously said, "As you can see, I did receive my Academy booklet on how to dress like a serious actress." She's not only a fashion icon, but a shade icon too. 5. Björk is a Swan lays egg on the red carpet in 2001. With her Dancer in the Dark number, I've Seen It All, nominated for the Best Original Song, Icelandic songbird Björk took to the Academy Awards in a feathered flight of fancy. Dressed in a Marianne Pejowski swan dress, the singer also dropped, or laid, an egg on the red carpet to complete the outfit. It became one of the most memorable dresses ever to grace the Oscars carpet. Pejowski later told The Hollywood Reporter, "Without people like her, it would be boring." And that couldn't be more true. 4. Adrien Brody kisses Halle Berry. Adrien Brody knew how to take an advantage of a moment. When he won Best Actor for The Pianist in 2003, he grabbed his gold statue and the girl. He planted a huge kiss on the unexpected Halle Berry, who was just trying to do her job and give the man his award. She went along with it, but the surprise smooch struck a sour note for many. 3. Heath Ledger wins a posthumous Oscar. It was a bittersweet moment when Heath Ledger's name was called at the 2009 Oscars. He had won the Best Supporting Actor award for his work in The Dark Knight, but he passed away from an overdose months before. In a somber moment, Ledger's family accepted the statuette on behalf of his then 3-year-old daughter, Matilda. 2. Jennifer Lawrence falls down. Jennifer Lawrence would probably agree that this now classic gaffe is something that would only happen to her. On her way to accept the award for the Best Actress for her Silver Linings Playbook role, Lawrence tripped on her dress while ascending the stairs. Luckily, Hugh Jackman was there to help her to her feet, and Lawrence took the stage in good humor. The impromptu spiel earned her a standing ovation. "You guys are just standing up because you feel bad that I fell." That's how she joked in her acceptance speech. 1. Ellen's star power selfie. If Bradley Cooper ever wanted out of Hollywood, maybe he could make it as a photographer. The actor helped host Ellen DeGeneres snap a selfie with other A-listers, including Meryl Streep, Jennifer Lawrence, Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie, and Lupita Nyong'o. Ellen tweeted the photo with the caption, "If only Bradley's arm was longer, best photo ever." And within an hour it became the most retweeted photo of all time. And that's all for today. Thanks guys for watching. Let me know if you liked this year's Oscars, and see you in the next episode.